Hi there, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am Kim at Stamp with Kimberly, and today I'm going to be featuring the bundle Sweet Jar. This is a set that I featured in my Motivation Monday Facebook group, Create with Kim. So if you'd like to see me make projects every Monday at 1 o'clock, then come on over and join my group over there. But today I'm just going to be doing the one project for you. I split the videos up so you don't have to watch the whole video that is usually lasts about an hour on Facebook. So this will be much shorter for you. I am going to be making this cute card today. I have a few little fun tips for you. And I'm also featuring this stamp set that is a retired stamp set, but it was so cute. I was looking for a saying for cookies, and I came across this one. It's a little cheesy. So if you have this set already, then I thought this Year One Tough Cookie was just perfect for this card. So let's get started and I'll show you how to make it. So first, I'm just going to do a little stamping. So I just have a white piece of paper, and I'm going to grab my Memento ink, and I'm going to stamp the jar here. Just like that. And I have a little fun, I just thought it was funny because when I first seen this set, I thought these were jelly beans. Maybe because I just really like jelly beans, I'm not sure. But it just looked like jelly beans to me. So the first card I did, I did them all different colors and, you know, just played around with it. And then I seen that it was actually cookies. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some crumb cake here. And I'm going to grab the stamp that looks like jelly beans, but it's cookies. Let me zoom you guys in just a little bit. And I'm going to ink this up. And these cookies fit perfectly right inside this jar here. Just like that. Let me clean that off. And then there's another stamp in this set that honestly, I used this on another card. Let me show you real quick. I made this card and I just used that on the background. I've used it as dots on the sand, like to make a sand card. So this can be used for a lot of different things, but what it actually is the chocolate chips to your cookies. So I'm going to grab Early Espresso. And then I couldn't believe that it actually lined up because it just looks so random when you look at it. So when I get some ink on here, it's a little bit darker, then you can see how they line up perfectly. It's crazy how Stampin' Up did that. And now we have chocolate chip cookies. So how perfect is that? So now our little jar is done there. And I'm going to grab my punch and we're going to punch this out. If you watched my last video, you know that I don't like leaving the jar really super white. So I'm just going to grab my blender brush again that's got a little blue on it, and I'm just going to ink this up a little bit just to give my jar a little bit of color. Okay, and the paper that I used for this card is the birthday set. Let me see here. This pretty paper, Wildflower Birthday. I couldn't think of the name. This is the scrapbooking kit that I haven't made my pages yet because I've been using this paper so much. It's such pretty paper. Some of the paper has gold foil. These are really big stickers for your scrapbooking pages or cards. So that is the paper that I used. I used the gingham. So on this card, I just took a piece of the stripes, and we have the birthday cake on the other side. But I'm just going to use the stripes on this one. And I'm going to put it on a white card base. But what I want to do first is I want to take a piece of this Pretty in Pink ribbon. And what I'm going to do is just cut off a little piece here. And we're going to wrap it around the card. But we are going to fasten it with some glue dots here. So I'm just going to put one on each end, and we're just going to wrap it. I'm going to move it up a little bit, just like that. That way it doesn't take so much ribbon to wrap it all the way around. It doesn't add as much bulk to your card. So that's always a good thing, especially when you're mailing out your cards. I know some post offices are picky about how thick they are. So we are going to take this and we're going to put it on our card base just like this. Okay, and then I took a everyday arch and we're going to do a little stamping on this. The other set that I used with this is Cake Celebration. And I really like this set. I used the pedestal in this to put our jar on. I thought it was perfect. Now you can either stamp this or you can use the die cut like I did. So we are going to put this up here. But first what I want to do, I don't want to leave my cake stand just kind of hanging out there. So I'm going to take my gray ink and just kind of make a home for my pedestal. And then that way that can just sit directly on there. Now I will bring in another card in just a second and I will show you what I did on another card using the Cake Celebration. I added a little bit more to it. So we are going to glue this down here. And try to get that straight there, just like that. Okay, and we're going to grab our cookie jar that we just popped out. Okay, there's my cookie jar, but before I put the cookie jar on, I am going to take this stamp set a little cheesy, and I'm gonna use the sentiment, "You're one tough cookie." I just thought it was really cute and perfect for this. And we are going to stamp that right up at the top. And then there are some cute little hearts that's in the Sweet Jar set. You have a set of 3 and you have 2 here, and then you have a whole bunch of hearts that you can fill your jar with. So I am just going to take the 2 and the 3, and we are going to stamp some hearts using Pretty in Pink. So let me grab that ink pad. Thought I already had it out. There we go. So if our jar goes here, and then we have our lid, I'm going to stamp the set of 3 hearts, and I'm going to put them about right here. Okay. And then I'm going to swap this out and put my 2 hearts on. And we're going to stamp a couple of those right there. And they kind of act as embellishments. You can always put a little bit more bling on this if you want, but I think it adds just a really cute touch to that. So we're going to put a few dimensionals on this. And pop this right up on there, like so. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take another little piece of designer paper, and I'm going to punch me out a lid for my jar, and it matches the background of the paper perfect. So I'm going to use just a little strip of my dimensions, and this is perfect for putting right on my lid. That will help it pop up, and actually it will sit, I'll just kind of nestle this in right up here at the top, just like that. Okay. And now I can bring this back in and put it on my card. You could use this set for so many different things. It's got the hearts, it's got the 4-leaf clovers, it has the candles, jelly beans or cookies, whatever you want to use it for. And it's also just fun to try to find new things to put inside of your jar. So just go through your stamp sets and find something that you think would be really cute and pop it in. Now this one, I used a piece of the white twine. So, and I know that that was my last tiny little piece that I had of that color. So let me grab, oh my, this one is a mess. I know there's an end here somewhere and it would match it perfect. So let me try to find the end here. Let me straighten this out some. Just gonna make a little bow here. Oops, I lost it. There we go. And I'll cut that off. And I'm going to grab another glue dot here. I just set that right on there, and that way it pulls right off. And I'm going to pop it right on my jar, just like that. Look how cute. I think it's so cute. And I think on the inside, since we have this big cookie here, right there, I didn't stamp it on the other one, but I thought, well, why not? And the funny thing is when I pulled this set out, I realized I hadn't even mounted the stamps yet, and it had already retired on me. So I hate when that happens, but let's get some use out of it now. So I'm going to grab my bigger black, and I'm not going to put the other side on. I'm just going to stick that on like that. And I'll grab crumb cake again here, and we'll ink this up. I have a scratch piece of paper here because I want to stamp this off a little bit. And I'm just going to go like that. Oh, I'm going to have to put something there to cover that up now. And then on the inside, your One Tough cookie, we will find, let me see, let me find a stamp that can go inside there. Okay, how about Comforting Thoughts? I'll use, I wish I could make this better. So let's get that one out of there. And I'll grab one of my blocks. We'll stamp this on the inside. Let me do this in an espresso. You could use this for so many different things. Give somebody a little pickup. Let them know you're thinking about them. So there's that. And let me see. I really don't want to color in my chips because I don't want it to bleed to my other side, but I do have to fix that. So let me see. How about, what could I cover this with? Will that heart work? That's pretty close. And I'm going to try to stamp it in pink. So it might cover it, it might not. We might have to still put gems on it, but we'll try. Oh, it's not too bad. There you go. All right. So there you go. Your one tough cookie. I wish I could make this better. And there's the one I made on my Facebook Monday. Let me show you guys another card that I made with this set. I did this one with the shaker, and I again used the cake celebration stamp set, and I used the flowers and the vine and the icing and pedestal and all the good stuff that is in that set. So there's another one for you. And okay, that's it. So don't forget, you can use these for cookies, you can use them for jelly beans, lots of different things. Just use your imagination and have fun with the set. So if you'd like to see, again, my Facebook Motivation Monday, then join Create with Kim. The link is going to be down below. And if you like this video and you want to see more from me, then hit subscribe, or I like the like button. That always helps too. So thanks for watching and have a good day. All right, bye-bye.